Stop building your landing page right now. You don't need the landing page. Okay? Why I'm saying this? Because if you are someone who is launching something, who is working on a product, who is working on a lead magnet, who is working on anything, and you are ready to launch, stop working on the landing page. Okay? What you should do instead is you should focus on something else. You should focus on your copy. You should focus on your words that you are gonna say instead of focusing more on the landing page design, the colors, the graphics, and all. So what happens is when you are about to launch something, it could be a new product, it could be a lead magnet. What happens is generally most of the solopreneurs do, most of them, they first go and create their landing page, and they focus a lot on designing a fancy looking landing page that would grab the attention. They will spend hours choosing the colors, they will spend hours creating the graphics and all the images, and then they put all together to design a very fancy looking landing page. And then they have their landing page ready, and now what they do, they just simply just go out and talk about it. They just send the traffic to it. And what happens in most of the cases is it don't convert, people don't buy. So they feel like, oh, I just end up spending so much time here, so much efforts here, and it's not converting. So they feel frustrated. It happens it happens with almost everyone. If you have experienced this thing in the past, or if you are about to do it, let me tell you that there is a better way. Instead of creating your landing page first, what you should do is you should first write the copy. Okay, write your headlines, the messaging that you want to say, that you want to convey to your ideal customers. Okay, which is actually driven by the pain points, which is driven by the benefits, which is driven by the deep desires that your ideal customer have. Okay, so you will first focus on the words that you will say to sell your product, or the words that you will say to grab your lead magnet to the people. Focus on those words. Okay, just write them down in a Google Doc with clarity. Okay, what I'm gonna say to sell this thing. And then what you should do is you should validate. Okay, this is something called validation phase, which is a very crucial part, because most of the people miss this step. They just simply, what they do is they just create their offer, then the product, and they finally just build the funnel. They don't validate it. Validation is a very crucial step. And what happens in this step is you write the messaging, and then you go out and test your messaging in the market. So you create, what you can do to do the validation is you can actually go and create a social media post and say exactly what you will say to sell that thing, and see what kind of response you are getting there. Are people actually showing interest? Are they messaging you? Are these people commenting? Then what you can do is, you can, if you have an email list, you can send an email to the people and ask them to reply to this email if they are interested, and see, are you getting the replies. This is the second way. The third one, what you can do is you can build a wait list page. Okay, you can say, okay, this is something that I am working on from past few months. It's about to launch, and if you are interested, if you think that it is something that you need, just drop your email, become the part of waitlist, and you will get something exclusive, some extra bonus if you are in this list, if, or maybe you will get an extra discount if you are in this list. Okay, so this is also the third way. If people are putting out, if people are actually giving you their emails to be the part of that list, it means that yes, you have something valuable to offer, and you can go ahead and create your landing page. There are fourth way is you can create a video about it. You will say what you want to say. You will exactly try to convey people to grab your offer, and then you will ask them to comment. You will ask them to click the link and be the part of your wait list. You can ask them to join your community. Okay, just ask them to take some action so that you know that yes, you are getting the response. Basically, you can track the action that the people have taken in the form of comment, in the form of DM, in the form of becoming the part of your list. Okay, all these things. Ultimately, if it is happening, then it means that yes, you the people are interested. If you are trying to sell something, wait list is a good strategy. But if you are just launching a lead magnet, instead of going to the wait list approach, you can simply just ask them to comment, or you can ask them to send you a DM. Okay, these things are good for lead magnet. Okay, so what you will do is, when you will do this thing, you will validate your idea. You know, okay, this thing is in demand, and then you can go ahead and create the thing and build your landing page. Okay, you save a lot of your time and efforts, because I have experienced this thing in the past. I got a crazy idea. Okay, I think this is gonna be a very good resource or a very good product, and I worked on it. I created the product, I created the landing page, I launched it, and then what happened is people actually haven't shown any interest. Okay, I got uh, very less people interested in that thing. And what ultimately it does, it creates a lot of frustration. So you can avoid that frustration, you can avoid the wasted hours simply by doing this thing, validation before creating. What you can do is, even you can do it even before creating your product itself. You simply got an idea, just create your offer and then create your messaging, and just go and try to sell it. Try to get the people in. Let's see if they are interested or not. If they are interested, just go build that thing and deliver. Then go and create your landing page. Okay, because the thing is, the main idea here is that if you can't sell it with your words, you can't sell it with the fancy design. A fancy looking landing page not gonna solve the problem of conversions. Okay, you may put a lot of efforts in designing a very good looking landing page, but if your messaging is off, if it's not targeting the right pain points, if it is not talking what it need to be talked to, what ultimately happens is it don't convert. So this is the idea for today in this video. Before launching something, validate it. Use these approaches that I have told you. Create a social media post, send an email, create a video, create a wait list. Try all these methods. See what kind of response you are getting, and then based on that response, go and launch your product. Okay, you can even magnify it, boost it by putting some dollar into it, by putting some money. What you can do is, you can actually boost your post. You can run ads on it for 2-3 days or maybe more, and see what kind of response you are getting. Okay, so this is also a way to do it. You can boost the reach by putting some money into the platform. Maybe you are using Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever maybe the platform you are using. Simply just put some money and expand the reach, and see like what kind of response you are getting from the people. So this is what gives you the clarity, and this is what saves you a lot of time and effort. So if you think that this was helpful, just let me know in the comment section. And you can join our free school community, Impactful Solopreneurs Circle. You will get the link in the description. Just go join. You will find a few free resources as well. Few systems that I have uploaded there, and you can go and use them immediately. Okay, so that's all for this particular episode. See you in the next one. Till then, don't forget, whatever maybe you are doing, just be impactful.